Sonic fan games. I'm no stranger to fan games on this channel, as literally all of my videos before this have been about fan games. Most of the time, a video focuses on a single fan game, but this time I wanted to try something a little different and discuss a variety of fan games, specifically those being developed in UltraRing with the Harmony framework. Now, if you don't know what UltraRing is, you probably know one of their many projects instead, as they're the ones responsible for Sonic Legends, Sonic Aural, and the ones in charge of Sonic XG, as well as the UltraRing server, where there's a whole channel dedicated to people showcasing their Sonic fan game projects, most of them in the Harmony framework. And that is what we will be going over today. I've selected a couple projects that have caught my eye there, and that I think need more light shed upon them. So, without further ado, let's talk about it. So with the first part of this video, I'd like to go over the official projects UltraRing is working on, starting with Sonic Legends. Now, since my last video on Legends, there have been some new developments. A lot more screenshots of Panic City's new look were shown. They also released the new version of Act 1's music, which you can hear playing in the background right now. It'll also be linked down in the description. Some concept art was also released for some of the menus, specifically the Save Select and the Time Attack modes, as well as concept art for Bronze Lake Act 1, so we can see what the general vibes of the level will be. There was also this video.
Hello everyone, I'm in the video. As you can see, we've got the smokestack parted. It moves like a smokestack. Isn't that crazy?
And out of nowhere, they dropped the music track for Act 1 as well. So now we have both act themes for Bronze Lake. There's also some miscellaneous screenshots here and there of Legends. Looks like they've got a 4x3 mode now, so that's pretty cool. But that's all for the Legends, general, I guess, update. Now we move on to, if you saw the Sonic Galactic video, then you know that my next big video is going to be on Sonic Aural. So, is it Sonic Aural or Aural? I still don't fucking know. So, I won't be talking about it that much, since I want to save most of that for the video. But I will say, you can follow the development of Sonic Aural in the UltraRing server. So if you want to take a quick look at what they've been doing, you can just pop on over there. I'll leave a link to the server in the description. Sonic XG. Holy shit. This is an old fan game, okay? And I personally don't think I'm going to be able to talk about it that much because I am not that well adversed in the history of Sonic XG. I do eventually want to make a full video on this fan game, especially because UltraRing are now the people that are in charge of it. But I would need to take a whole fucking crash course on the history of this fan game because it has been passed around from multiple people. From like its original creator, then there was two, then Christian Whitehead was working on it, but then Christian Whitehead got busy and shelved it because he was working on the 2011 port, but then the original creator came back and brought it back, but then like they saw like a mod in 3air of XG Sonic sprites, and then they were like, holy shit, that's cool as fuck, and then they found out it was UltraRing, and then UltraRing was like, hey, why don't we finish the game or help you to finish the game? And then boom, that's like how UltraRing like formed. Like it blows my mind how much fucking shit goes into this, and I really want to take more time to talk about it, but I need to save that for its own separate video because one, this video has been taking so long to come out and I need to stop procrastinating, and two, I think XG deserves its own full video, like a long video going through its history, different builds, all that shit. So I apologize if this is not up to your standard of what I wanted to talk about with XG, but I think it deserves a little bit more than being shoved into a compilation of talking about fan games. They have posted a little bit about what they've done with XG so far. There's a few, little gifts here and there, but they're very secretive about it. So I think it's just best that we move on to the next thing. The Harmony level design contest is the first of its kind in UltraRing. It's currently still ongoing, and it's looking like it's going to be really good. Essentially, the whole gimmick of the contest is that you make a level. A specialized version of the Harmony framework is provided with some brand new additions like Red Star Ring collectibles and Emerald shards like the Emerald Hunts from the adventure games. You can do whatever you want with your level. You can work on it solo, or you can work on it with a team. You can add new gimmicks and mechanics to make it unique, or you can just make a fun level. Each level is going to be voted on through Google Forms, based on 3 categories: art, design, and creativity, with the final score of the entry being an average of those 3. And now you may be asking, if it's a contest, then what's the prize? Well, the first place prize for the contest is you can decide the next Sonic Legends stage for their multiplayer mode. So, you can decide a new level with new graphics from any Sonic ROM hack or fan game from before 2018 of your choice is eligible to be added into Legends. And if your entry is a team entry and not just like an entry with collaborators, you all have to gather together to choose a level yourself. So, if you join the contest, you have the chance to pick a level for Sonic Legends. So if you want to join and have a chance at winning that first place prize, or you just want to get out there and make something fun, then I highly suggest you join the UltraRing server, which I will link in the description, where you can read up on the rules and chat with the other contestants. I myself am joining the contest and have already started on my level. But I think that's enough of me rambling. So it's time to move on to the next section of the video, where I talk about fan games using the Harmony framework that are currently in development. Now, I will point out, most of these don't have demos out. But like I said at the start, I'm just making this video to shed some light onto these projects, since I think they need some more attention. So let's fucking start out with Sonic 2? Huh? No. As you saw with the logo, with the logo, this is Sonic 2 Game Gear 16-bit, but it is now known as Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Gearshift, or its alternative subtitle, Running for Miles, which I think that's a little neat thing to have 2 different names, because it's kind of a little subtle nod to how certain games in certain regions would have different titles. Like a Sonic game in Japan would be called this, but in America it would be called this. Just a little subtle nod. I like that. This started as a passion project by Starry Dust Nova and her team, Team Supernova. The goal they aim to achieve is to bring out the potential of the original Sonic 2 for the Master System and the Game Gear, while righting all the wrongs with the original release, but also still in the style/limitations of the Sega Mega Drive/Genesis. Now, since their last appearance at CGS 2024, they've been reworking the entire game down to its very core. So much that you would think it's a completely different game. Now, this fan game is the only one I'll be talking about that has an active demo out, so I highly recommend you go play it. There is a one zone demo on their Game Jolt page. I'll link it. What? What do you mean they have a new demo out? They had a new demo out while I was working on the video? 2 new zones? Instead of, it's not just underground zone. Oh, fuck. Now I gotta rewrite the script! The new demo, which I will be talking about, because if I want to talk about the old one, I would save that for its own, its own video, which I think at some point I will do a full video on this fan game, since I think it'd be pretty cool to cover the old demo, maybe get a developer interview, stuff like that. But this demo includes Underground Zone, Sky High Zone, and at the very end, they have a nice little one-act Green Hills zone. Not Green Hill, Green Hills. Now, I just want to state, holy shit, this game looks really good. The sprite work for this project is so amazing. Like, compared to the original demo, It looks like a whole new game. They weren't lying when they said they were reworking this game down to its core. It really looks like a whole new game. Like, Underground Zone has such a different vibe to it now. Like, it looks like it's, I don't know how to describe it. It looks like it's an active mining operation by Eggman. Like, the pillars have his like logo on it. There's like pipes everywhere. It genuinely looks really good. And also, of course, the level design is pretty good as well. The footage that you're seeing, I'm not sure what footage I'm gonna put up for this. I suck at this game. This was my first playthrough, so I apologize if you're seeing some pretty ass gameplay. But you know, I'm kind of ass at Sonic games when I just haven't played them over and over again. Underground Zone, phenomenal. I loved playing this level, especially just looking at it, dude. It just looks good. It's got 2 acts of really good level design. Technically, I guess it has 3 acts technically, because, you know, there's Act 3, but that's the boss act, but there is some level design before the boss. So I guess, yeah, 3 acts. It has 3 acts. And then there's Sky High Zone, which looks amazing. I remember they teased this a while back when I was writing the old script, and man, dude, playing this just felt good. Like, it was fast, it was fun. It took me a little bit to understand the mechanics of, you know, I'm forgetting the word for it, but it's the, you know, this thing that you see on screen. I couldn't get a hold of it, but eventually I got it. And dude, in Act 2, the weather changes, so the whole environment gets dark and gloomy, and it's raining, and there's like lightning going off, and you see like leaves blowing in the wind. Oh my god, dude, this, I love it when fan games do this, like change the environment up on you. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Shout out to Team Supernova. You guys hooked with this, dude. Then there's Act 3 with its boss. I'm not going to go too into depth with the bosses because I'd probably want to save that for a full dedicated video. Oh, god, what a good level. A really good level. And then, like I said in the beginning, you have Green Hills Zone. And now it's only one act, but that one act is really good. You've heard me say this before, but I love good backgrounds, dude. And this background, I don't know what it is, but it just, dude, the waterfalls in the back, that's like a canyon, the distant water, the little islands, and then like it's like a sunset with the clouds in the back. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I love this background. Guys, keep cooking, please. Keep cooking. I will glaze this project. No, but seriously, this is a good game. Guys, go play this demo. Go play this demo. It is out on their Game Jolt page. Go play it. It is like 30 minutes long. Go play it. It is genuinely so fun. There were some moments where I felt like the developers were fucking trolling with the level design. Like, I was like, wow, you dickheads. But, you know, that's just how level design kind of was back in the day. So I feel like that's probably what they were doing. But yeah, go check this out. I know that there are more secrets. I know that there are secrets in this game. I just don't know what it is. I guarantee you that there is probably some Chaos Emeralds laying around. Hell, actually, no, I know there is because I saw a screenshot of a Chaos Emerald. So I know there is. I just don't know where it is. Sorry, I got a little bit heated there. But yes, please go check out Sonic 2 Gearshift by Team Supernova. The demo is great, and I cannot wait for the future of this project. Breaking news! Breaking news! Not breaking news. No script for this. Starry Dust Nova. Okay, Starry Dust Nova has given me some things to show off, okay? Some exclusive sneak peeks. Okay? Here they are. People are looking forward to, you know, the next zone. So they're working on the next zone. So they said some previous zones will get some touch-ups with level design to flow better, all that stuff, you know, all that jazz. But we gotta focus on this. Oh my god, look at the sprite work. Oh, this game's so beautiful. This game's so beautiful. And also, there's this video. It's just, you think it's normal Gearshift? No, it's mobile. They're putting Gearshift to mobile. How the fuck? How? I don't understand. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? What am I? Anyways, on to the next one. Sonic Stars. Now this is a project that I have been following for quite a while, and I even reached out to the creator, Mr. Novelty, who was very helpful and gave me a lot of stuff to be able to show off. So, let's just get straight to it. Sonic Stars is a 2D classic Sonic game, but it's intentional by design to be a what-if sort of game. Like, what if there was one more 2D classic Sonic game on the 32X, with more time and care put into it? What would it have looked like on that system, or even others, like the Saturn? Artistically, they're trying to answer that question. Now, I know what you're gonna say. Oh, it's another Sonic fan game that's a Saturn-like, a 32X-like. Oh my god, how many of these are there? Now, first off, shut the fuck up, go fuck yourself, eat a bag of dicks. Second off, they plan to do some pretty interesting things with this fan game, so maybe give it a shot before, you hear, oh, it's a Saturn 32X-like, oh my god. There's so many of those. Oh my god. Oh, this fan game sucks. Before you do that, actually, maybe give it some credit and maybe play it when it comes out. So anyways, Mr. Novelty gave me a little story synopsis here. So I'm going to read that out along with showing off some images and videos of the game and some little renders of the characters. So it's been a whole year since the events on Never Lake, Angel Island, and the discovery of New Project High. Sonic and Tails, Knuckles and the Chaotix, and even Amy Rose have all been living their lives rather peacefully. Tails reads a newspaper on how a new small island has just been discovered, Crystal Isle, and its new Starfall Festival. He tells Sonic the news, and they too set off to take part in said festival. Now, not only did they arrive, but so has Knuckles and Amy, with a new friend in Avia the Owl. Just before they can have their fun, Eggman, of course, shows up to crash the festival with his newest and most dastardly plot yet. His gigantic Death Egg satellite has captured several planets in search of a new set of galactic Chaos Emeralds, and Sonic's planet is all that's left to take over. So it's up to Sonic and Co. to travel from planet to planet, free them from their capture, and collect the galactic emeralds before Eggman takes over the galaxy. I really like the idea and story for this game. Like, when fan games do some wacky shit like this, and dude, Eggman's an emperor that's captured several planets. Yeah, that's wizard, dude. That's hella wizard. Okay, fan games need to do more wacky, just just random throw shit at the wall stuff like this, because that is how you get some interesting material. Also, the fact that this game is going to have 6 playable characters is wild. And you might think, oh, these characters are not even coded in yet. No, they are, dude, they are. Look at this. There's Sonic and Tails, obviously. You've got Knuckles, Amy, Espio is here, and a new character, and as mentioned before, Avia. This new character, Avia, looks really cool to play. Like, I think I'm gonna have fun playing as them. Also, Avia the Owl, aviation like flying, Avia the Owl. Oh, that's a clever name. Also, the sprite work that we've seen for the characters and the environments, dude, they look so nice. I highly suggest you go subscribe to Novelty's YouTube channel to follow updates on this game, because I have some high hopes for this game, and I think you should too. Sonic Atlantic. Now, this is a project that recently popped onto my radar, and so far, I've been pretty impressed with how fast shit is getting done for it. 2 years after the fall of the Death Egg, Dr. Robotnik has disappeared, and so has the Master Emerald. Figuring these events are connected, Team Sonic heads to Savior Island. Once they land there, they find out Robotnik has been kidnapped. But if he isn't behind this, then who? Inspired by Sonic 3K and Mania, the level design will feature high-speed thrills and precise platforming and challenging obstacles that will test even veterans of the classic Sonic gameplay, featuring as many as 7 different routes. 7, count on your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no. Intertwining carefully. The top route might not always be the fastest, so carving your own routes between other routes and through the acts is the name of the game. The creator also had this to comment about it. I really want to wow people, not with the graphics or programming of this game, but with its creativity, story, and locations. A lot of care is being put in to make sure that this doesn't feel like fan fiction, with work being done on characterization, pacing, and build-up. The game will have some pretty dark twists near the halfway point, mostly having to do with Steel Spine, a mysterious new form of Metal Sonic. Honestly, from what I've seen, this project has a lot of potential. The thread in the UltraRing server gets updated pretty much daily with multiple updates, big or small. And it even is going to have Sonic 3K styled like kind of cutscenes, sorta. So, yeah, honestly, I think this is a project you should have your eyes on. They have a Game Jolt page, which I'll link in the description, and of course, like I said, they have a thread in UltraRing. From what I've seen, the clips that have been shown off, they're not lying about the level design, dude. This game looks fun to play. I'm just gonna put up a video of what they've shown off. This looks fun, okay? This looks fun to play. It looks fast. Sonic's got like a wall jump, so you can do even, faster, like speed runs. Honestly, I have a strong feeling that this fan game is gonna have a lot of speed running potential, because not only he's got kind of like I think it's a homing attack. You just kind of boost forward, in the air, when you do like a homing attack and there's no enemy there. So you got like that burst of speed, the wall jump. Who else knows? Who else? Like, what else is there? Like, this fan game definitely is gonna have a lot of speed running potential, and I am super excited to see that. Also, I think the sprite work looks pretty good. Like, from what it used to be, like I remember seeing when Atlantic started out, it looked like it was like there was like the main sprite was like a Sonic 3 re-sprite. The art has genuinely improved. Like, the backgrounds are really good. Like I said, I'm a sucker for backgrounds, and these are pretty good. I think this has potential, okay? So definitely go check this out in UltraRing or on their Game Jolt page. Now, on to the next one. Sonic Elements is a fan game that I'm pretty sure just only recently popped up, like I think a couple months ago. And it doesn't have a lot, but from what I've seen, the small little things, I'm a little bit excited for it. My main takeaway with this is the sprite work. The sprite work for this fan game looks really good. I'll just throw this up on the screen of like some videos that the developer has sent in UltraRing. The sprite work on display here looks really good. Sonic's sprite especially, I'm a big fan of it. The tiles look pretty good. Honestly, Sonic Elements has a lot of potential, and hopefully the creator is passionate about it, because I think if they really want this to go somewhere, they can. They've even sent me a little story synopsis here, which I will read real quick. Dr. Robotnik finds out about 6 elemental emeralds, and in an attempt to bring them all into one place, he creates an artificial island with the help of his new robot assistant. But while the island is being made, the robot assistant accidentally sends out a signal to one of Tails' machines. This then leads Team Sonic to discover this island. Henceforth, the story begins. The main gimmick of the game is to be able to mess with the levels with the different elements. Think Sonic Superstars, but actually good. Like I said, there's not much for this fan game. The main developer does send a lot of progress videos inside of the server itself. So if you are interested in 32X fan games, then this is one that you should take your eye out and, don't take your eye out. Don't do that. Just, you know, elongate your eyes out and just look at the screen and just, you know, focus your eyes and just look at the screen and follow this fan game, because it has some potential and I believe they'll get some stuff done. This fan game I have left last for two reasons. One, because it's an after the sequel remake, and two, there's not much shown for it right now, but what we do have is very interesting, okay? Sonic After the Sequel Rebirth is a project that aims to completely remake and reimagine Sonic After the Sequel on the Harmony framework. Featuring two, count that, put your fingers up, 2 new ways to experience the game. Classic mode is a faithful remake of the original 2013 version with plenty of quality of life improvements, which it needs. So you got widescreen, which this can be toggled, better physics, thanks to Harmony, God, it needs those better physics, widescreen cutscenes that don't require Flash Player, multiple save files, bug fixes, and extra polish in places that need it most. But here's the thing. This is the thing about this remake. Rebirth mode. The entire game completely reimagined and brought up to modern fan game standards. Brand new character sprites, level art, backgrounds, level design, improved story, etc. Everything about After the Sequel reimagined in Rebirth mode. Both of these modes have a variety of options that you can tweak to your liking. For example, you can change the aspect ratio to 4:3 with optional letterboxes. So, I mean, if you want 4:3 on Rebirth mode, you can do that. Or if you want to keep 4:3 on the original classic mode to get that full classic, I can't see shit experience, you can go ahead and do that. You can toggle different versions of certain songs, because there are some songs in After the Sequel have, the in-game version is different than the OST release. Character abilities such as Sonic's Drop Dash or Tails' Flight Cancel, or you can toggle between title screen variations, original and EX. After the Sequel was one of the first fan games I was exposed to, so the fact that it's finally getting a remake, like a proper remake, remaster, it's it's getting rebirthed. Okay, we'll go with that one. Sonic After the Sequel is getting rebirthed into this world. Honestly, from what we've seen so far, this is shaping up to be the definitive version of After the Sequel. I mean, dude, that was clear from the start when, of course, it's on the Harmony framework, so the physics will be fucking 3,000 times better. Holy shit. After the Sequel may have been good for the time, holy shit, it is not aged like wine, it's aged like milk with those physics, okay? Honestly, I'm really excited for Rebirth mode. That's the main thing that I'm focused on. I mean, the new sprites and tile sets that they've shown off look pretty good so far. I mean, dude, look at Sonic and Tails and Horizon Heights. God, please, let's pray that this project stays alive and doesn't end up dead in an alleyway with like a dent in its forehead. God, please don't die. So, if you want to follow this project, they do have their own thread in UltraRing, or you can join their own Discord server, which I will, of course, leave linked below. Well, that is all of the fan games I wanted to talk about. This was something a little different that I wanted to try. I wanted to try and talk about some fan games that are more in production at the moment instead of, actively having a demo out. Honestly, I think I might do something like this more often. Like maybe an UltraRing Spotlight type series where I make a video talking about like 3 different fan games that I spotlight them and they're currently in development in UltraRing. Maybe something like that. Because I don't think there's not a lot of content out there for fan games that are currently in production. Like, the only people putting out videos are the developers themselves, and I think there should be some content out there for people who don't want to go out of their way to research all that stuff, just to learn that, oh yeah, these are some fan games that are being made, therefore they can go follow those fan games with, you know, the provided links and such. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments if you want videos like that, because me personally, I would love to do more spotlight videos on fan games that aren't out but are currently being made. Other than that, I think that's it. I do have my next video planned out already. Unfortunately, it is not going to be the Sonic Aural video. That one is going to be quite the undertaking. That's at least going to be like an hour long of content, and I want to try to do some shorter videos, mainly because, you know, this video's already taken a while, and I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm going to guess it's like 30 something minutes, but yeah, honestly, my next video might be on, I might have to go back to my old roots, because there was this one FNF related thing that Sonic that came across my timeline recently, called Sonic Jam, and I haven't touched anything FNF related in like ages, like besides like my own, like my friends stuff, but like Sonic Jam, I played it, it was pretty fun, and it had some really like some good references to Sonic material. The music was pretty good. I've been listening to one of the trailer songs on like repeat. It's got some really good Sonic R vibes. So I don't know. Maybe that'll be my next video. Maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, I guess I'll catch you all whenever I upload, if I upload. And yeah, see ya.